very good evening to all of you. How did Tuesday treat you, huh? This is Money Flippin' Matt Richards with stylish clothes and some questions to pose. Who's in a quizzing mood? That sounds like a perfect activity for a Tuesday night. Taco Tuesday. Yeah. Think about it. It's a nice break that lets you relax after a couple days' work, okay? But there's still a lot of week left, so it's gonna be helpful to fortify the brain for what lies ahead. Yeah, the biggest benefit is from Tuesday games, I'm convinced. Yeah. So, now that we know, we'd better turn out another one, Another deranged dozen questions are on their way to your skull where some will be solved, but others may resist all attempts. And the winners at the end will split the $5,000 prize pot. Woo! $5K. Unless you go for bigger thrills with a VIP ticket, which makes you eligible for the $1,500 VIP pot, which only the winning tickets will... if you got the ticket, then you can get in there. That's what I'm trying to say. They've been paying off pretty big lately, okay? We'll do it if we sell 100 tickets, but the sales stop at 150. And oh yes, we definitely got another very worthy charity to tell you about, the Step Women's Network, empowering girls in under-resourced communities to fulfill their true potential. Step Up helps urban high school students between the ages of 13 and 18 who live or go to school in underserved neighborhoods to graduate high school college-bound, career-focused, and ready to join the next generation of professional women. They provide mentorships, after-school programs, and events as part of their commitment in creating a pipeline for diverse young women to confidently and skillfully enter the workforce and become the next generation of leaders. That makes HQ very happy. So, we're telling you about them and making a donation to Step Up Women's Network. Here's Rosie with a few more words. Take it away.
Hi there, my name is Rosie. When I joined Step Up, I was a young undocumented girl with ambition and huge dreams, but I had no idea how to fulfill those dreams. Step Up helped me not only get through 7 years of college, yes, 7 years of college, but also helped me shine and help me find my path.
Woo! Thank you so much, Rosie. Yeah. All right, y'all. I love it. I love to see it, It just makes you feel good on the inside of your spirit. You can go to suwn.org to learn all about their great work and the many ways that you can help their mission. Shout out to Gab. I love her so much. Gab, you're one of my favorite women. Stella, hey, you're here too. I'm kidding! I'm kidding! It's a joke. Stella, I love you so much! Two of the most important women in my HQ life are Stella and Gab because they keep me sane and showing up looking fly for all of y'all. Yeah. And without Gab, the show would just be me talking at a camera with nothing else happening. Okay, remember, HQ Words is tomorrow night, and Anna Roisman, another one of my favorite women, is going to be here, shuffling those letters and waiting on you to sort them correctly. Get your word power checked at the usual time on the usual app tomorrow night, right here on HQ. Roger Bacon said to ask the right question is half of knowing. We've got that half covered. The rest is up to you. And now, there's nothing to it but to HQ it with question number 1. What was one of 2020's most watched broadcasts? Gunsmoke, Leave It to Beaver, or Super Bowl 54? Well, we definitely have to shout out the Super Bowl for keeping Roman numerals alive. It may have been television's greatest year since we were all cooped up with nothing else to do, but one thing that stayed the same is the massive viewership for the annual Super Bowl. 42,463 in the place to be. Got it right at question number 1. That's how it's done. We're about to have fun. Q2, let's do it. Which of these plays is by William Shakespeare? The Glass Menagerie, Pygmalion, or The Tempest? All right, 3 great nights of theater. But The Menagerie is from Tennessee Williams less than a century ago, and you may know Pygmalion better with songs. and he titled My Fair Lady. But The Tempest is from the Bard. 39,814 players got that one right at Q2. Let's do it. Q3. Here we go. A whoop-de-dee and a yee-yee. What kind of animal is a smelt? Bird, fish, or lizard? Also, I just thought it was very funny to tell you. I want you to guess in the chat what kind of shoes I'm wearing. Everybody in the chat, throw your guesses at what kind of shoes I'm wearing. Gab, you see them, right? This is ridiculous. I don't know why I did this. Okay. And Gab's going to be on the lookout to see who gets it right. Let me tell you the answer to Q3. They might smell a bit when they're being cooked, but I doubt they're actually good at smelling themselves, since odors don't move well underwater, where the smelt live with all the other fish. Yeah, we won't get into who dealt it. Smelt it. Yeah, okay. 37,658 players got that right. Oh, yes. Retro Roberto got it right. Dang, that was fast. Slides, baby. Some Nike slides. Look at, why? I'm just barefoot. I'm business from the waist up, right? But downstairs is very casual. So casual. Just toes wiggling. Yeah. Okay, well, question number 4 is knocking at your door. The classic edition of which board? A host in my life. Normally I come in with them leather shoes and they're all laced up tight like people could see my feet. Ridiculous. Slides here on out. All right, these are all based on Parcheesi, but they're not identical. Trouble has a single die that you never touch, thanks to the ingenious Pop-O-Matic bubble. But the moves in classic Sorry are determined by drawing cards. The boring man's dice. 24,952 players got it right. Yeah, baby. Question number 5. For the children and whoever is comfortable right now in their slides. Q5. I'll teach you the question slide. Question 5 slide. The regulation ball in NFL football is generally known as what? Champ, Colonel, or Duke? Stella, I love you, bye. Stella's leaving. All right, we've been calling it the pigskin for years, even though it's more likely cowhide. But in the NFL, they've been calling their ball the Duke for years. Maybe Stevie Wonder's a fan then. 25,737. Got it right. I said 7 up, 7 up, That was very Quagmire of me. Giggity, giggity. Question number 6 today. Q6. What is considered the first film released in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Captain America, Iron Man, or Thor? In a world. All right, today keeping track of all the overlapping characters in all the films is a big nerd merit badge. But the MCU as we know it started in 2008 with Jon Favreau's Iron Man. But the first Marvel movie ever was a huge flop, 1986's Howard the Duck. One of my favorites is still Wesley Snipes' Blade. Come on now. Blade 2. Come on now. Blade, man. He was the Daywalker. Okay, question number 7. Which of these comes from a different plant than the other 2? Allspice, mace, or nutmeg? All right. The exotic plant has the cool name Myristica fragrans, and it's useful in multiple ways. The seed is what nutmeg is made of, and the covering around the seed gets turned into mace. Allspice grows in the Americas, much less exotic. 21,078 players got that one right, allspice, but it will make your rice and peas taste a lot better. Lord of mercy. Bullet! Yes, shout out to all my West Indian people using the allspice. In the dishes, my name's Matt Richards. You don't know. All right, question number 8. Know you're feeling great. In what sandwich is the cheese normally placed below the meat? Filet-O-Fish, Arby's beef and cheddar, or Whopper? It's an interesting stack right there. Putting the cheese below the meat, what? I'm sure these places will be happy to do it however you ask, but as a matter of routine, the cheese is touching the bottom bun of the Filet-O-Fish. Whoa. Crazy. But 14,880 of you knew that. Why is it that way is one of the many mysteries of McDonald's food. Nobody knows that. I don't even think Ronald knows that. I'm gonna ask him. Okay. Here we go. Question number 9. Orientals is an alternate demonym for what people? Lebanese, Turkmen, or Uruguayans? The word is very out of fashion today. People say Asian now, but it's sometimes thrown around as a geography reference when talking about the people of what is officially called the Oriental Republic of Uruguay. Yes, it's in the east of South America. I'm so glad a lot of y'all knew that, because I was almost offended. 12,256 of you got it right. Uruguayans! That was, remember that time when I said Azerbaijan? That was so embarrassing because some HQD from Azerbaijan pulled up on me and they were like, what do you say about the people of, come here, money flipper. Let me talk to you. You said Azerbaijanas? I was like, oh, chill, dog. My bad. Okay, question number 10, my friends. Time to get it in. The man featured on many Neighborhood Watch logos shares a name with a villain from what? Rocky and Bullwinkle, Popeye, or He-Man? Come here, money flipper. What do you say about? All right, he looks like he could show up in a shady back alley in just about any cartoon, but the National Sheriff's Association named him Boris the Burglar. That's that guy. Just like the Bullwinkle villain, Boris Badenov. 11,887 players got that right. We got 2 more questions to go. 2 more questions to go. Oh, yeah. Question 11. All birds go to heaven. I used to have a bird. I had 2 birds. And my roommate, Reggie! Thank you, Reggie. I was about to go off on a weird tangent about how my roommate had a terrible misfortune fall upon one of my birds while I was away. Never trusting a roommate again. Well, I don't have roommates anymore, but it's part of the reason why. Q11! None of our solar system's 3 largest asteroids are named for a goddess of what? Fate, hearth, or warfare? All right, the biggest chunk in the fine clouds of dust between Mars and Jupiter is Ceres, after the Greek goddess of agriculture. Then Vesta, the hearth goddess. Third is Pallas, an alternate name for Athena, goddess of warfare, making fate the answer. 9,412 players are moving on to the final question of the game. Question 12. What's that smell? Smells like money. Follow me, Matt was wearing slides. That's not my actual Instagram, but I'm wearing slides. I have 2 of them. And they make a flippy floppy sound when I'm walking. Yeah. All right, question 12, darlings. Here we go. For all the marbles. The original actor behind Dumbledore was also famous for singing a song about what? Baths, a bell, or cake? All right, they've gotten a few people to play old Albus at this point, but the OG was Richard Harris. Quite a few years after landing a big chart hit with MacArthur Park, the tragic tale of lost love and the cake got treated badly as well. 9,761 of you got it right. Someone left cake out in the rain. That's a lot of winners. You guys keep getting smarter and smarter, and I just get sillier and sillier. Especially from the choice of footwear. 9,761. Having fun, that's how it's done. Yeah! Shout out to LJSIDINDO12. And Guyver and Roman 3291 and Ace Crooks and Dam in Mott and Coom and Marcia Bo and Defon and Ronaldi78 and Dennis Islami and Dargadood and May Shan and Maria 12131. Just to name a few. 52 cents, 51 cents going out to all our winners tonight. 9,761 winners on a Tuesday. That's another remarkable showing by everybody. But even if you didn't earn something, maybe you learned something. Homie G. And you'll be better armed the next time we do this, which will be Thursday, because tomorrow Anna's here for Words Wednesday. All right, Homie G. Show up and show off your mastery with the language as Anna throws up the blanks and you fill them in. It's always a good time, and it's happening tomorrow night right here on HQ. Look at this. HQ! Woo! And don't forget about the Step Up Women's Network working hard for their belief that all girls should have the opportunity to fulfill their potential. They're at suwn.org, and there are lots of ways to help them out. Mwah. We love you all. Until I see you again, this is Matt Richards asking, what if the people in parades have forgotten how they do it during the pandemic? That first one back is going to be chaos. They're going to be walking, marching out of step, driving at different speeds, throwing nails instead of candy. It's going to be strange. Don't go to the first parade after the pandemic, y'all. You're going to hurt yourself. Woo!